Just set it on the table. Shout out to Liz. All right, let's finish this bad boy. So Liz is making beaded necklaces. For each necklace, she uses 27 spacers. All right. So there's two things, spacers and necklaces. And it says plus 5 beads per inch. Something per something. Wait a second of the necklace length. Write an equation to find out how many beads Liz needs for each necklace. All right, so what's the input value variable? Blah, 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 blah. So there's two things, right? There's an input and an output. Well, let's start with this. There's 5 beads. And when they say per 1 inch of a necklace. And remember, so this is a slope, right? This is like our per unit rate. Well, isn't that the same as the change in y over the change in x? Okay. So then what's the input value? Well, it's the x, right? So x is the number of beads, right? So the more beads I have, oh, no, wait, I did that wrong. It's not the number of beads. What does x represent? The number of inches. And so we would say that's the length of length. I can't write anything down. I've been teaching all day.
Welcome. Say welcome.
Did the door just creak open like we're haunted, like this is a haunted house? And then the output variable is y. Y is the total number of beads. Number of beads. And so how do I write that equation? Well, 27 spacers go on the necklace too. Does that go on all necklaces? Yeah. So I'm going to guess and say y, the number of beads go on the necklace, is 5 times x plus 27. That was easy enough. Let's do the next one. It says Kate is planning a trip to the beach. She estimates her average speed to graph her expected progress on the trip. Write an equation in slope-intercept form. So here, I've got 2 points. This point here is 0, 300. By the way, what's this? Isn't that the y-intercept? Man, I am really tired. So that's the y-intercept, or b, right? Remember, the y-intercept occurs at 0, b. And when they say slope-intercept, isn't the slope-intercept y equals mx plus b? What's m represent? That's the slope. And b is just the y-intercept. We're halfway done with this problem. Over here, I got this point right here. Does anybody know what that point is? 5, 0, right? So let's label this x sub 1, y sub 1. Let's label this x sub 2, y sub 2. And so y sub 2 is 0 minus x sub 1, which is 300, all over x sub 2, which is 5, minus x sub 1, which is 0. So I've got negative 300 over 5. What's that reduced down to? negative 60, right? So my slope is negative 60. My y-intercept, b, is equal to 300. So my formula is y equals mx, but m is negative 60 times x plus b, which is 300. That's easy. One more and we're done. Then you guys can do homework.